Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be organizing. Today, I spent a couple of hours while the kids were at school and nursery, just organizing a few areas in our home that really needed attention. The house was quite clean today, but these things I've been putting off for ages, so I just thought I would spend a couple of hours. So I hope you really enjoy this. I hope it gives you guys some inspiration, and if you do like it, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you're new. But in today's video, I'm actually starting out in the kitchen. There are a couple of cupboards in here that have just got really out of control. And this cupboard over here has become a bit of a cupboard of doom, which has just loads of random things in it, as you can see, like the first aid kit, the fondue set, some flowers, some sun cream, some card games, baking paper, and just so many random things. So I'm going to take everything out and try and start again and find places for everything. Also chuck out anything that we don't need. And some of you guys will know we're actually planning a home improvement project starting in September. So we will be getting a new kitchen. We're actually extending our home and we're really excited about it. But in the meantime, the kitchen that we do have has a bit of a funny flow to it. So this cupboard is on the other side of the room, away from where we cook and stuff. So I was never really sure what to put in this cupboard, but I'm going to put all of the kids' card games into this one, which is next to it. That way the kids can actually reach them as well, so that will be helpful. And this has been annoying me since we moved in. I've had to put the first aid kit on the very top shelf, which means it's quite hard for me to reach. And then I didn't realize that it's actually so easy to raise the shelves. I've just moved the bolts up and it was very simple. And now the first aid kit actually fits. So that's great. I'm going to organize that in a second. But first off, I'm going to put the board games into this cupboard over here. Our sons are at a really lovely age now. They're 10, 7, and 4, which means they can all take part in family game night. So we love to play cards and board games with them. I'm also topping up some of the dry ingredients because there was a few leftover dry ingredients in this cupboard. And I'm making a designated spot for all the tinfoil, baking paper, cling film, etc. We also keep a little box in our kitchen which houses extra toothbrushes, hair gel, sun cream, etc. for getting the kids ready before we get out the door. And I'm also going to reorganize our first aid kit, check all the use by dates, and just have a good clean out. We have something for every ailment you might get. We even have a little finger splint for if you hurt your finger or anything. And I was also sorting out the hay fever medication because my husband's really been struggling this year. So yeah, I'm just going to give it a good clean out. If you did want to see a video on everything that is in our first aid kit, I have actually made that video and I'll link it in the description if you are interested. But yeah, I'm just going to carry on with this, and then I'm also going to clear out another cupboard which has been driving me crazy.
I don't really need a new friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone who can play though, wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone not afraid to give it all to me. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden, are gorgeous. We'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, cause I am golden, I'm golden. You're not really looking for a friend, so at the top for me. Never thought that loving would be easy, but it's all for free. Won't cost a thing, so it's yours, worth the try. Oh, this is the real thing, I'm down if you're down, boy. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden, are gorgeous. We'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, cause I am golden, I'm golden. Get next to me, get next to me. Get next to me, get next 'cause I am gold. I'm golden.
Okay, so those cupboards are looking so much better, and I love these little airtight containers that I found on Amazon. I might actually order some more because we have more dry ingredients that I could put into them. And in our new kitchen, we're actually planning a walk-in pantry, which would just be amazing. So now I'm actually going to sort out this cupboard. This cupboard is normally quite organized, but it just seems to have got out of control lately. I have been doing a lot of cooking, and I guess we've just been rushing around. So I'm just quickly going to give it a sort out. It won't take more than 10 minutes. Just top up some dry ingredients that needs to be, and just give it a general cleanup. And then I'm actually going to go upstairs to my youngest's bedroom and clean out his closet. It's been something I've been putting off for ages, and he is growing at lightning speed, and I just know that some of the clothes in his wardrobe don't actually fit him anymore. So I'm going to go upstairs and tackle that. Yeah, I've talked about it before, but having 3 sons means there is this constant flow of hand-me-downs, and the bulk of it ends up in Jackson's room. So I'm always donating any clothes that he's grown out of, and then organizing what hand-me-downs he will get into soon. So on top of his wardrobe, there were 3 baskets, one with his summer clothes in it, one with hand-me-downs he's soon to grow into, and then one is like where I normally put the things that he has grown out of and that we need to donate. So I'm just gonna go through all the baskets, and I'm gonna organize his whole closet in the KonMari way of organizing, which means just get everything out, go through everything, and then reorganize it.
They were in high school when they met, and things got kinda awkward. With sparks in the air, he would stare at her in class, and she would try to act cool. But it was obvious, like, ooh, they would be together, ooh. One day she said, write me a love song, 'cause I know you'll make it beautiful. And maybe I'll call you my sweetheart, and promise nobody can steal me away. Then I am yours, 'cause I want you, and I wanted you to know. He looked at her and then he smiled, picked up a pen and paper, started writing. Probably something about her eyes and how they're always shining, or something cliche like ooh. Baby, I only want you. It's true. And then he said, I wrote you a love song, and I tried to make it beautiful. It's a song about your sweet, sweetheart, and how nobody can steal me away. Yeah, I am yours, 'cause I want you, and I wanted you to know. As he sang, she started to dance, grabbed his arm and took his hand. He held her close under the moonlight as they kept on dancing. And now they're singing their love song, and they sing it kind of beautiful, calling each other sweetheart. I promise nobody can get in their way or steal the show. They're in love now, and I wanted you to know.
While I was cleaning Jackson's room, I had one of those moments, you know, when you just regret having started it in the first place, but it's looking so much better now in his closet. The top shelf, which actually looked a bit messy, that's all of Matt's things, so I didn't want to touch those. And then the drawers actually aren't too bad. I just needed to refold some things. I've got little scented things in his drawers as well. And the dividers were from Amazon or IKEA. I'll try and link some similar down below because I really like them for their smaller items like socks and pants and stuff. But yeah, I can't actually believe how much he's grown out of. In the end, I got rid of a whole bag of things that he just won't wear or that he's grown out of. So sadly, I'm going to donate this to our nearest charity shop. So yeah, I always feel sad, especially when all three of the boys have worn an item of clothing. It just feels that bit more emotional. But anyway, I'm also quickly going to clear out my makeup bag, or it's not really a bag. I got this from IKEA. I really like it. It's quite handy, and especially because we haven't been traveling this year, I haven't really needed like a bag. So again, I'm just going to get everything out of my makeup case and then just organize it a bit better. Just keep the things in it that I actually use every day. And next up, I'm going to move on to our middle son, Caleb's bedroom and wardrobe. The other day, I realized there was this pile of clothes at the bottom of the wardrobe, but Caleb actually can't reach the hangers on that side. So I think when he's done with a costume or a onesie, he's taken to just chucking it into the bottom of the wardrobe. So I just needed to give it a good sort out again as well. He is growing as well very, very quickly. He's actually really catching Fraser up. There's really not much in it at all. So again, I'm just going to go through all of his clothes, pass anything to Jackson, etc. You know the drill. And yeah, I'm actually so excited for his room to be done up. Work is starting on this room next week, I think. And we're actually taking out those wardrobes. We're taking out the ensuite. We're building more storage so he will have more usable space very soon, which is great because he seems to have loads of clothes as well. Obviously, he gets everything that Fraser grows out of and all of his own stuff. So yeah, just like taking everything off, doing it like the KonMari way of organizing again. And yeah, that's all that I'm going to accomplish for today, but I'm quite pleased with how I've spent these 2 hours because a few areas in our home that were just driving me crazy with mess are just looking so much better. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.